Speaking of slippers, they have something to do with today's group chat questions. So here's the thing. We come up with these chat topics during our weekly staff meetings, and we're just kind of riffing off each other. And it was during the meeting when we discussed this slipper segment that we got our inspiration for today's chat. And it's our producer, Mary's clogs, okay? Take a look. She was saying they are her most comfortable and beloved footwear, and it made us wonder, what is the one piece of comfort wear you just worn into the ground like Mary? I have so many pieces, and we just sort of purged a whole bunch of stuff during the holidays, but there are things I just refuse to part with. So it's show and tell time. And Jyoti, I'm going to start with you. What have you got?
Oh my God, I'm embarrassed, but I have a pair of pajamas I bought years ago, and they are frayed in so many places. There are holes in them, but they're so comfortable. Oh my God, I literally turn to them whenever I need like that warm hug.
Oh yeah.
But they're embarrassing.
You know what? It's almost like the holes in the phrase that make them feel so good. It's like they're a special kind of softness.
So homey.
Yes, because they've been worn to the ground. Okay, let me go over to Sarah. Sarah, do you have anything holy or anything that you've worn to the ground that we can talk about right now?
These are so embarrassing. Yes, I do. Listen, I hate being cold and I hate wearing socks. Okay. So my Uggs are my, oh God, they're so embarrassing. I wear these everywhere. They have a hole. Speaking of hole, I can stick my finger through one of them because I somehow got a hole in them. But they are the most comfortable piece of footwear that I own, and I can't part with them.
Shobana, what have you got in terms of something comfy that you just won't part with?
So during the winter time, I love these little sockies that my mother-in-law made for me. And these are actually new, Tracy, because last year's I had the really big toe. My toe's really big, so it actually had this hole in it. And luckily enough, yeah, that's embarrassing. But luckily enough, she made me another pair. So these are my go-to.
Cherish those until the big toe just pushes right through. Okay, let's go over to Janice now. Janice, what have you got for us?
Well, I'm like everybody else. As long as my feet are nice and warm and comfortable, then I'm nice and comfortable and warm. So I have these faux Cityline slippers that I've totally worn down where my big toe is, so and throughout. But I wear these actually, like I'll get caught wearing them, like just walking right out of the house, driving the kids to school or whatever, and I look down and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in my slippers still. But that's how comfy they are. So these are loved.
Listen, if you're going to get caught in any slippers, those are the ones to get caught in. They look pretty good, Jay. They look nice. They're nice. Okay, let me go over to Shoana. Shoana, what do you like? You won't part with. You just love it so much.
Okay, I do have something. It's a sweatshirt from back in college that I got that I feel like I pretty much lived in. And I'll tell you why I know for sure I'll never part with it. Yes, it's old, it's tattered, it's got stains on it, but it fits like a glove and I love it. It's like a hug. But because we're renovating right now, I put it to storage and I miss it madly. So that totally reinforces the fact that that thing is not going anywhere for the rest of my life.
We talk about things that spark joy. Sometimes something holy and really well worn, it sparks joy. It's the only thing you want to put your body in after, a hard day of work. So here are one of mine, and I know you all can't see this, but I'll just describe it for you. Just like a little nightie that I'd wear around the house to clean or whatever. I should be able to just sew this, but I decided to put a safety pin in the strap that broke ages ago, and this is how I wear it. Now listen, I had a mom who was always walking around the house collecting pins and pinning them onto whatever shirt she was wearing, so this is also nostalgic. I feel the need to walk through my house with safety pins strategically put on any outfit I'm wearing, and it's a bit of an homage to my mom, and also, it's so soft and perfect, I'm not getting rid of it. All right, our viewer, Jerry, sent in this photo, and she wrote, my current slippers, every pair I own are literally worn to the ground. So those probably feel really good on. Thanks, everybody.